Hey guys, Rex here, and today we're doing another deck profile. This time we're going to do a deck profile on the Gurguit Stride. Yeah, so I haven't done a Gold Paladin, well, I haven't done like a Gurguit deck profile since the Spectral Duke mix-up. So yeah, they got support in set 7, some good support actually for Gurguit. So yeah, we're going to get started. So first is the starter we run is Night Early Dawn Coel. He's from the start deck, so he's easy to access. His skill is Generation Break 1, Unite, which is their keyword. You put him to the soul, you look at top 3 cards of your deck, search for 1, call him to rearguard, and it gets plus 2k until end of turn. So, doing what Gold Paladin does, superior calling from like the top 3, 4, 5 cards from the deck. So yeah. Yeah, so it helps build soul for the builds soul for the Gurguit Stride when needed, because Gurguit Stride uses Soul Blast, and then even the normal Gurguit for his GB2 skill. But yeah, either way, good card, random. So next for grade 3s, we're gonna do 4 Gurguits. The main card of the deck, so you kind of need 4, 1 SP, because you know, baller. So yeah, 4 Gurguits, main card of the deck, you need to ride him, otherwise your deck won't really function as well. GB2 skill, which you're not going to use too often, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, when you are being attacked, you can check the top 4 cards of your deck, I believe it's 4, yep, check top 4, search for 1 card among them, and put it into Guardian Circle. So you won't use this card you won't use this GB2 skill too often, but it's like a last resort. And when you use it, you're trying to bank on like one of the old perfect cards to use, because they don't need to be used from hand. So yeah, and also gets away from guard restrictions like Diablo and Yggdrasil and Fenrir. So yeah, and then his other skill is on stride, Counter Blast 1. When a unit strides on top of him, you may pay the cost, which is Counter Blast 1. You check the top 4 cards of your deck, call 1 card from it to rear yard circle, and it gets plus 2k. So, again, superior calling, doing what Gold Paladin does. So yeah. Then the last grade 3, it's kind of techy. People run different, but I run 3 Dawnngal. Again, he's for tech. So his second skill is why I use him. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, he gains the ability boost. So he becomes a 10k booster. If you call him from Gurguit skill, he becomes a 12k booster. And if you mix it up, if you add a Scourge point to him, he becomes a 17k booster. So yeah, things you can do with Dawnngal with superior calling, it's pretty dope. So yeah. 17k booster, grade 3 for 1 turn. I know it's only for 1 turn, but then after, like, if your front person dies, you can just move him up. Then you can use this other skill, which is Unite, Generation Break 1. So when he's Unite, he gains the ability Intercept, and when he intercepts, he gains plus 5k shield. So he's a grade 3 with a 5k shield. Again, it's kind of techy, but I like him. So only 3 Dawnngal. So we only run 7 grade 3s in this deck, which could bite me in the butt, but so far it's been doing okay. On to grade 2s. I run 4 Perimore. Perimore is a pretty good card. I'm not gonna lie. He is basically like Aglovale, but only restricted to a column. So his Generation Break 1 skill is Counter Blast 1. When he's placed on the rearguard circle, you pay the cost. If you do, you check the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you search for 1 card among it, and then call it to a rearguard circle in the same column as him. So it's kind of because you're restricted to the column you're calling, but then you're building a column, so he's good. And then because of that, he procs his Unite skill, which he becomes an 11k attacker. So again, not too bad. Run 4 because 11k attackers are usually good anyways, so at least they're hitting the Vanguard for like a 5k shield. Next, for Bullrgal. I like this dog. He's pretty cool. Bullrgal is a really good card for like attacking the Vanguard. So he has a Unite skill, Generation Break 1. when he attacks a Vanguard, he gains plus 5k. So he becomes a 14k attacker. Then that's pretty good. Pair it off with Runo, who is a 9k booster. That is, I'm doing math right now, oh man. So 14, 15, 16, 21, 23. Then if you call from Gurguit skill, and if you're on Scourge point, then it's like some big number, whatever, it doesn't matter. I like this card. Run 4. That's my only explanation. He's just run 4. Then finally, for Marika, I'm going to butcher the name because I can't read upside down. Marika. Yeah, it's a new format right now. So for Marika, she is really good because she counter charges. Because this deck's counter blast a lot. And you see I don't run the old Perfect Guard, which could not change. I don't know. Depends. But yeah. Yeah, so for Marika, Unite, put this unit to soul at the end of your turn. Each of your turn you may pay the cost. If you do, countercharge 1. So she should countercharge her. Pretty good. And then she has resist. So she can't get blown up by like skills. But you gotta be careful with Diablo, because then you can't really retire for Diablo. Grade 1s. Oop, missed that mark. 4 Stride Enablers. It's a Stride deck. Nothing else to say. If you don't have Gurguit, you can call him to find Gurguit and Stride. Nothing else to say. Next, for Jeffrey. Jeffrey is friggin' dope. You should run him. His skill is Unite. Put him to soul. At the end of the battle, this unit's boost. You put him to soul and you draw a card. You're plussing 1. Well, you're drawing. You're getting more cards in your hand. So that's really good. Run 4 of him. He is dope. Yeah. Next, to Runo. This could change. Runo is from the start deck as well, so his skill is Generation Break 1. When he boosts a unit with a Unite skill, he gains plus 2,000 power to end of turn, so he becomes a 9k booster, which is not too bad. Since, like, you have the Stride, you have Perimore, you have Bullrgal, you have Marika, so this actually becomes like 17. 17. So you're hitting something with Marika, so that's good. But this could you could run Coel. I know people run Coel for more like draw power. I might do that. I might not. But for now, I'm gonna keep Runo because he makes numbers with Marika. And then for Perfect Guards, running the old ones for now. Like I said, I could change to the new Perfect Guards because I need the counter charge, because I only have like 2 cards in this deck that actually counter charges. So yeah, other than that, that's about it. Well, how am I go for time? Okay. Trigger lineup. So boom. 4 of Flame of Victory, form of the Gurguit crit, because obviously you need the Gurguit crit words, yeah, and then 2 alt art because I'm like that. So yeah, so 8 crits, 4 stand. The stand is pretty good. He becomes a 7k booster on Unite skill, Generation Break 1. Then after that, he goes into Soul and you counter charge 1. Pretty good. I like this guy. 7k booster with Gurguit skill, 9k booster with Scourge point on top of that. That would be plus 5 because I'm good at math. 14k booster. That's pretty dope. And then obviously 4 heals, because heals are going to heal. And heals you need for G Guardians, and yeah. And she looks nice, not gonna lie. Alrighty, on to the Stride Zone. First off, we're going to talk about the most obvious card you're going to need. Sea Breeze helps you with grade 2. Punish people who are grade stuck. So yeah, though it does use a lot of Counter Blast, which you kind of need. But yeah, so that might be one of the reasons why you might want to run Unflip Perfect Guards. But yeah, But yeah, again, Seabreeze just for anyone who's stupid enough to play the grade 2 game or set or punish people who are grade locked. So yeah. Next, one of Rising Shine Dragon. He used a promo from the sneak peek if you manage to go to it. His skill is actually meh. His skill is Caramel's 1, then choose a face down card from your G zone, turn face up. So when he hits the Vanguard, that's the train. When he hits the Vanguard, you pay the cost. If you do, you look at the top 3 cards of your deck and search for one, call them to rearguard circle, and then put the rest in the bottom in any order you like. It's meh. It's pretty meh because it's on hit. He does flip something up to get GB2, but it's on hit. He's just there for there. Next to Campbell, another on hit. Again, he's just there to fill space. So on hit Vanguard, you check top 3 cards of your deck, search for one card among them, call to rearguard, and gets plus 2k. So yeah, it's alright. Kind of better than this. Actually, it totally depends on what you want. I like this. I like Campbell more than Rising Shine. So yeah. 2 Spear Cross Dragons. He's like last resort kind of. Skill is Counterblast 2, then Persona Flip. You check top 5 cards of your deck. When he's placed on Vanguard Circle, you pay the cost. If you do, you check the top 5 cards of your deck. Then for each face-up card in your G zone, you superior call one card from the top 5. So if you manage to get 5 cards in your G zone, you're calling 5 units. It's pretty good. So if your field was wiped, you can just spear cross, and then you just get a whole bunch of cards. Actually, you can just do 4, and then use Gurguit skill to. If you have the Camelot, you can do. If you have 4 empty, you can call 1 from Gurguit skill, then call 4 from spear cross skill. If you have 4 cards face up in your G zone. Otherwise, yeah. Again, he's like last resort. If you need to fill up your field like quickly, you can use him. So yeah. Now onto the strats that kind of do matter. 2 Scourge Point. This card is really good because you're superior calling from the deck so much. So his skill is he gains plus every time a unit is called from the deck to rearguard circle. This unit, Scourge Point, and the unit you call get plus 5k power. So if you keep superior calling, he will hit ridiculous numbers. Now you're having more 5k, then plus Gurguit skill, 1 card will be 7k. So yeah, Scourge Point is pretty good, really good. Run him. Next, 2 Ebraucuses. Ebraucus. So yeah, good for strike card. Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1. When he's placed on Vanguard Circle, you check top 2 cards and you superior call 1, and then the rest goes on the bottom. So just a quickie check top 2, hopefully, and then after Gurguit skill will proc after, and then you will search top 4, and then you shuffle your deck. Anyways, I like Ebraucus. Ebraucus is pretty good because it helps fill your field fast. So yeah. Then finally, for G units, 2 Gurguit Stride. Really good card. It's like stupid good. So his skill is Unite, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 2. He gets plus 5k for every rearguard you have on your field, and then choose up to 5 units rearguards, and they get plus 5k. This is an act skill, so you can do it as many times you want as long as you have the resources to. So yeah, pretty good. He'll be swinging for, I don't want to do math, but 20, 50, 51 plus boost. So over 51. Over 51 just by using the skill once. If you're feeling lucky, you can do it again. He'll be swinging for almost 70 something. So yeah. And then all your rear guys will get plus 5. So each column will have a 10 plus. It's just ridiculous. This card is pretty good. But I say run 2 at most. I think that's all you need. Because you have like other strides too that does pretty good jobs as well. Hitting big numbers like Scourge Point. Or help filling your field. Because he doesn't really fill your field. He just power boosts. So he's like a finisher. But yeah, only 2, because I think that's all you need. I think that's most deck runs anyways. G Guardians, 1 Dismal, because help protect your rear guards if you feel like you need your rear guards. Run one Dismal. Run one Rhea. Just because you have the 20k shield. You need to have 2 rear guards on the field, but it shouldn't be too hard with gold paladins. So yeah, and then finally 2 Slay Me Flare. Slay Me Flare is pretty dope. So skill is when it's placed on Guardian Circle, you choose one of your rear guards. I think it has to be grade 1 or higher. Nope, any rear guard. Put any rear guard. Put it bottom of your you send it to the bottom of your deck. You check top 5 cards, and then you call 2 of them with different grades to the Guardian Circle. So 15, then you get a grade 0 and a grade 1 or 2. So like as long as you grade 0, you'll be 25k. Then with another grade 1, you'll be a 3k shield. So really good card, really good G Guardian, and yeah. So 2 at most. So yeah, I think just 2 Slay Me Flare is enough. And then you have the Rhea, and then Dismal. Don't need Screw because this is basically Screw. He gets 30k shield. So yeah. And yeah, that's about it for this deck profile. Hopefully you guys like it, because this deck is really fun to play with. Because you can hit ridiculous armor with the stride and all that. But yeah, that's it for this deck profile, if I can speak. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.